have your money.
Come on, Barry, you little game. You pay for peace of mind.
How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I prefer not to give you another beating, Barry.
Good evening, Harry.
Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Do you need
It may...
I understand. I'll...
Money.
Come on, Barrett, you little game. You pay for peace of mind.
Its effectiveness has been improved.
It's locked, all right.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match.
Solo bloody job to your head.
It's locked. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become...
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance...
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But
Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting...
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy! With your...
I admit it.
I totally agree.
We'll discuss this more later.
No, thank you.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's...
My sister.
She's to be buried this evening at White...
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
Ghost on every street corner. The daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear. My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Somebody help!
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Carnage is Father Whitaker's disciple. This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail. As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the gospel. Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them! Stay, Merlin!
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel. This man stunned me with his faith, his crucifix. This is not good news.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Protection against malevolence and trickery.
Good evening.
It's far.
I have found...
I already expected the worst.
Yes.
Samuel steadily made donations to...
I have heard enough.
It's one of them!
fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles.
Be stilled, my...
What is it you...
This age is...
This has...
Seek truth.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked.
We cannot...
Of course, you're right.
You mentioned a dead patient.
She, Jonathan. She...
Very well.
I know this place means...
You need to know you can...
I do.
Please then.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved.
So Hampton became more...
Exactly. And now guard of Prewens.
Rest assured, I will protect you. And...
McCallum is a fanatic.
Very well. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Damn. There again.
What on earth happened here?
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe...
Yes.
Jonathan, how could...
Forgive me if I feel despondent.
I'm always here.
What do you know?
What more can you tell me?
He was bigger than a...
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon.
What is?
The Ascalon Club.
Have you
Her name was Amelia.
Is there sufficient...
Yes, Jonathan.
Temptation.
Over the year...
I have
Now that's quite a...
Is this a...
I don't have the...
Aren't you?
Very little.
Thank you.
Jesus, I've never...
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful. It's locked, all right. Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move. I cannot enter. Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck?
Dr. Jonathan.
Ah, Sam.
So you won't?
The name is Boot.
Do you know where I can find...
The Sads.
He was one of my...
Oh, yeah.
Are you...
Something like that.
So?
What the...
Well, yeah.
Oi!
So you're a... I saw...
I could kill...
What can...
Things ain't that...
Well, you're not doing...
Yeah, well, we can't...
More efficient.
Incredible, you know?
I know you...
It's just an idea.
Goodbye. Good evening, miss.
Who are you?
As I just...
The Pembroke Hospital.
I'm not here.
Miss Ed.
Ooh, dig...
You have no idea. What is it, Doctor?
Behind...
Romance.
What...
I'm a business...
Gang member.
If you're in...
You're quite...
I like people.
I'm not in...
Fair enough.
Since my...
That's exactly...
What can you...
You can't trust...
Really?
Bastard.
You sound...
Take the grape.
Looting.
Whatever.
I'm looking...
The sad saint.
Yes, he...
You don't say.
Tell me.
The bastard.
What...
I don't know.
So you have no...
No one.
And you're...
Violence.
So you just...
Yes.
Goodbye. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I was just...
Don't like questions.
What can you...
A shithole.
Is there no...
Well.
Are you...
No.
What's...
I take care of them.
You see...
I'm lost in...
Some...
I just want...
Any...
The sad saint.
Actually...
Really?
Goodbye. Hello, boy. Did I scare you?
No.
Well, I won't.
My name is...
What can
It's all about staying out.
Why did...
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever... What do you...
I listen to the...
Do you have...
It's hard to work.
What do people...
Things have been...
Are you alone? So you...
No.
This...
I've known...
Why do you think...
I can't say.
Do you know...
Sorry, sir.
Well, I don't...
Thanks for the tip.
So... Evening. Do you need help?
A real doc...
A real...
I don't know what...
So long, Rufus.
Mark my
Good evening.
Whatever.
Don't you...
Don't take it.
Yeah.
I'm Dyson.
Inebriation.
Yeah.
Take...
Hey.
I'm looking...
I really don't know.
Who could?
About the sad saint.
Surely...
Sure. I'll...
Sound...
No.
Do you really...
No.
I want...
I'm still in it.
Do you...
No.
Do you believe...
I do.
What do you...
I drink.
Don't you...
I'd love to.
Why do you...
Maybe.
You sound...
I speak it.
Is there...
How dare...
No...
Let me tell you.
All right.
If you...
What kind?
It was...
You lost.
I've lost everything.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is there...
How dare...
No...
Let me...
Another... Is that... Goodbye.
Good evening.
And what do you...
My name...
A vampire?
I know what...
Mr. Throg...
A man of...
What can you...
Did you hear of...
It's...
But it's my...
So...
I patrol...
How...
It's simple.
Have you ever...
Of course.
Can I...
Actually, yes.
Are you asking?
If you wouldn't...
I'm looking...
The sad...
Really?
It's nothing personal.
Maybe
Tell you what.
I could.
All I...
Have you heard?
Of course.
Were you?
I did.
So you... Goodbye.
Control, more or less. You again.
Tell me
one of us. There has no.
I think. Goodbye.
I should just run as
Good evening.
Good evening.
You remember me?
Of course I.
Thank you for... What can you...
That's not that.
Who? How is it?
Well, since...
I see.
Or something like...
Since...
Well, perhaps...
How could a... Doctors aren't...
Oh, thank...
You're some...
I'm only...
Tom.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pep.
I believe...
Oh, I bet you...
Please.
Well, I don't like...
The
Why not try his night?
Where is it?
It's in an...
Goodbye.
So few clients.
Evening.
Well,
I'm much...
Welcome back.
What can you...
People don't...
You look...
This is a bad...
I have...
Yeah,
This...
we get...
So that...
Yeah,
You're...
yeah.
Excuse me.
Some involved.
Believe...
If that's...
I'm...
No.
Miss...
You better up.
Why not...
We respect...
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Good drink's just as likely to cause a
I
problem
hope I
as to
live long
solve
enough
one.
to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
It's locked.
Likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time.
The disease...
It's Mrs... Please don't stay too long, sir. can't remember the last time I had a good sleep.
It's locked, all right.
It's been nothing but worry. So you...
Yes.
Forgive me.
How is...
Life is up.
Do you...
Don't know.
Violent...
And self...
The orphan...
You mean Ruth?
But you're not.
Years may have passed...
May I ask...
Since my...
Did your...
Oh no.
How did...
My Seymour...
I'm... The very same...
I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Miss Vic.
Just grow eyes in the back.
Seems like the guard of Crewen is on Sean Hampton's trail, too. The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast. This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
Want some of this? Put an end to you!
Over there!
Good evening, miss.
Good evening.
Have we met?
No.
That's quite...
Sir,
May I...
I'm killing my...
Why?
Course up.
As I...
Oh.
What?
Tell you what.
If you have...
Oh.
You don't... You're right.
I read.
You speak...
You bet.
You lost...
Those
Isn't...
A few nights back.
What really happened?
I drank too.
I'm looking...
What is it you...
Well... Good evening, miss.
A fan...
And what about...
You want to...
Is it...
As long as...
What...
It's just that...
Are you...
Mr. Ham...
What can you...
It may be...
You read...
No.
Well, I am...
Glad to hear.
I'm looking...
Mr. Ham...
He was a...
I see.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum. But it's not been that simple. Glad to see...
Lottie.
Giselle...
That's quite...
Mother was...
Perhaps...
I know that.
Giselle...
Sometimes...
Goodbye.
Why the long...
It looks like...
Put your faith in...
Since you left Pembroke...
Ask what you will.
Aren't you...
We are blessed.
Do you think that...
If that is your...
But you...
No, not...
Why...
This is my home.
And what about...
Alas.
Wonders...
And what of you?
Why did...
Killed old Harriet.
So you claim...
Though Harriet...
But you were...
Of course.
People have...
Have a little...
How do you plan...
Take this key.
I have to...
I'll be here.
Your kind's not welcome here, sir.
Open it up!
Every hole without a rat could be hiding.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
It's all you deserve.
Christ, he's dead! Away with you!
So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That gate should shut properly now. I cannot enter.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. So learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. I am Fergal Bansha, the hand that crushes all! While singing your name! And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle! Snap like a hare's brittle bones, I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells! I shall crush you. You dare return to your apothecary and needles.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath. How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton.
If you must know, they call...
I'm Jonathan Reed.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon.
Why was that?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon.
What the hell?
They are known as Volkod, an ancient...
What of the...
vampire society.
So is it you?
Perhaps. The sad saint was all...
He was turned and is now a skull.
And why is that? Because he's a skull, he shouldn't be trusted.
Sean killed a patient of mine.
If you refer to Harriet...
Harriet Jones is alive.
No. Harriet is not alive.
I don't understand.
She is filled...
Thank you.
We're at your mercy. Will you end up? Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Hello, Harriet.
Yeah.
I've so many questions I need to ask you.
I love...
How do you...
I can't...
Have you tried...
People here.
Does the pet...
It is not...
Your room...
To see if I would be...
Why flee?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see it.
Do you take...
Nobody...
Why did...
And why not?
So you...
Yes.
Will you...
Bridget is...
I have a...
Questions.
Do you remember what you did after leaving?
First, a question.
Very well, then.
Are you like me?
We are...
I like what I am.
I know you...
I will...
Who?
He used to...
You saw...
I don't...
The
shadows.
And these shadows... What makes you...
It...
Questions about...
Nothing.
Have you found the answers you will...
There is too much left.
Get to know us.
Why...
Live.
What are you...
From the guilt.
Why...
We are the...
You're...
True.
Can I...
We ask.
You will...
It is a...
For...
Skulls.
Where did you...
We claimed.
What man...
I really don't...
What is a skull?
The progeny of a vampire.
You mentioned that... I thank you for your...
Your kind...
Thank you. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You're harboring monsters.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed.
What will be the...
For the last...
You're forgetting the epidemic.
Oh, these are terrible.
You've turned...
We are all...
Does this place...
This warehouse...
So you have...
As long as we...
The door...
Not at all.
Harriet.
That's precisely...
Who is this?
I don't know, Doctor. She...
Harriet,
She has joined...
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day, I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No!
I said kneel and drink. Now. Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. "29 Pretty Orchard Street." That's near Poplar's District. Good evening, Miss.
Dr. Reed.
Did you
actually?
Why?
You didn't.
Who?
Who?
Goodbye. Good evening.
Rest assured. None taken.
Why not?
There's always.
There is no shame.
I don't feel okay. Who the?
I meant no.
And what should I?
What?
Not really.
Tell me if.
The put.
How?
Jack.
Goodbye. Good evening, miss.
I already...
I'm sorry.
Don't tease me.
I think...
An epidemic? So...
I told you,
Of course...
What?
Oh,
Is...
my son.
Who? Do you require...
I'm...
I'll...
Are you certain you're not lost, sir? You seem quite the stranger to these parts.
Oh my god!
It's a leech! Kill it!
It's locked.
Perhaps we should listen to what the idiot had to say first.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Do you Goodbye.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Over there!
We have to stop them!
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Go back home, idiot!
To let her expire and be found here.
You're surprised! We have a killer!
That leads to
Stop!
demon!
The marks on this wall. Her shoes.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence. I feel someone's eyes upon my neck.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. You left me to rot in this grave! Kiss me again, sweet brother. You've killed me, brother! Rest in peace, monster. You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Abomination! Come to me, Jonathan. Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. Kinslayer! What have you done? You've killed me, brother! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Abomination! You left me to rot in this grave! Come to me, Jonathan. Rest in peace, monster. What have you done? I'll make you kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.